Well, good morning, everybody. Today, this is Jamie Bello from BelloHeart. Today is 10:45. Well, no, today's not today. Today's 7:13. Woo! 7:13, right? July 13th, 2023. So, why am I? So this video is part of my spiritual transformation, my personal. I'm doing BelloHeart. I'm not really sure. I haven't got my 100% footing yet, but I'm eventually. I kind of see it turning into a podcasting. Hopefully people interviewing people and working on getting people that are I think would be interesting on a regular basis, and then having guests all the time whenever they would like to. I think that the world is in the middle of a shift. We're changing. Change is happening right in front of our eyes. It's everywhere. I mean, look at this movie from the movie Sound of Freedom from Jim Cavett. Wait, before I get into that, let me explain some things here. On my screen, you're going to see a few different signs, right? You'll see, of course, my BelloHeart stuff, but you'll see to my left here is the QR code for the Disclosure Project 2.0 live stream that was in on June 12th in the National Press Club. That this has been no mainstream media about, but those are my incense out videos are more about that stuff, the conspiracy. Well, not conspiracy. What's going on in the world? The truth. I don't speak about conspiracy. I speak about what I believe is true. And if you don't agree with me, I understand. It's fine. You do your own research. I promise you, you'll find more than you won't bargain for. So the next thing is I have a GoFundMe page that I started. I wrote my story in there, and hopefully, listen, I'm just trying to build some capital so I can advertise, maybe get some cool guests, and start to maybe build, get some better equipment, just to do so I can get it out there. Because I think the truth is important, and I think that the shift is coming. So if you can't feel it, I think everybody feels it in some way. They probably think they're going crazy or feel uncomfortable or feel like the world is ending. There's so much negativity on the news. But it's all part of it because I put videos on about we can't see the light without the dark, right? So think about that. If stuff is happening in the world that's bad, right? You have to be able to expose it to know about it, and then you can fix it. If it keeps happening in the dark, it's going to keep going on, right? We got to know about the crap. Unfortunately, it's going to get darker before it gets lighter. I promise. But the key is to rise above it, get your mind right, clear away your own crap. And get ready, and be able to help each other. Humanity needs each other. The only way we're gonna get through all this next couple of years is to embrace each other and all this stuff that's come out lately, all the changes, all the differences. But all those things that have come out for a reason. The pandemic happened for a reason. It was the complete reset of society in the entire world. Think about that. We all sat home. Everybody changed everybody changed everything about themselves. They sat home and thought and reflected for months and months and months. I mean, I didn't. I was working. I worked at UPS. Speaking of UPS, there's a big Teamster battle with UPS right now going for the next contract, and supposedly a strike. I don't know if I believe it yet, but I used to work at UPS for many years, and I despise them. So I'm not going to talk about them. I did not sign a disclosure, whatever NDA, non-disclosure when I left. I work at a new company, which I'm much more happier. But so I support the Teamsters fully. I have a ton of friends and drivers, and I love you guys. I'm definitely behind you guys 100%. So Teamsters all the way. UPS is a corporate toxic greed monster that's just connected to all the other problems in this world, right? So anyway, how do we change? How do we go embrace change in this world that's happening, right? So I was listening to Ram Dass today on Gaia, and he says you can still be a citizen of the world without being one in the world, meaning that you don't need to let everything affect you. You don't need to let them brainwash you on the media. Start choosing your own media outlets. There's a million of them. The news is lying to you just daily, every day. They only put on what they want you to see, and they only put on what you want to focus on. So if you are tired of being brainwashed, stop watching the news. I'm telling you right now, the news is brainwashing you. So change, right? This is about change. How do we change? We have to change ourselves. So you can't expect your life to change in any way if you're not changing, if you're willing to change for your, whatever you're doing. So if you have negative relationships, things you're hiding from other people, secrets, stop it. It's just going to hurt you in the end anyway. Just end it. Come to a decision, move on with your life, and step in the direction of positivity. Get rid of all energy draining, negative relationships because they're toxic and all they're doing is hurting you. So I'm not saying you have to leave them forever, but you need to leave them temporarily. At least you learn how to build your own just temporarily. Certain, even family relationships, you can leave temporarily. You don't have to leave and do it bad. You just not talk to them for a while, ignore them, not ignore them, but just give them a break and take a step back, because they're probably draining you of energy and the life force you need to get through your other days, right? Because I know most people walk around anxious, obsessed with their negative thoughts about everything, and the reality is, you don't have to let that happen. Okay, that's the key. The key is you're the boss. You're in charge of uh, your own what's it called? Your own mind, right? And the way you do that is by change. You have to decide you want to change first. So the first thing is by coming here, just by watching this video. That's the step one, right? The next thing you do is once you start making a conscious, you start talking to yourself and learning about how the negative feelings are manifesting, why they're manifesting. Maybe more importantly, right? Are they manifesting in you because you are, because of work? The key is to reflect and start to notice what's causing those negative interactions in your life, right? So, for instance, if you're at work and every time you have a conversation with someone, you feel like drained or upset by it. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe your boss is talking down to you, making it belittling you, and you're not sticking up for yourself, and it's making you feel bad. Well, that's a negative relationship that you need to learn how to stick up for what your beliefs are and yourself, and flip that relationship around, take control, because you're not supposed to be being treated like that in the first place, right? And you should never let anybody walk all over you. You need to take control. The key is to be able to walk through life and still be able to interact with people and be a wonderful person about it. Still be happy, still be smiling, still walking, but not let the other people's BS get inside your soul. You understand? So, like, I am an empath by nature, but in the past, I used to absorb other people's energy, good and bad. And I used to get overhyped with certain things, certain people. I used to get overdown with certain people. And I didn't understand it back then. But now I understand it much better. But now, when I go back, now I'm ready to take on the world in a different manner. I actually took a step back for over a year, probably two, in my transition, because I was unsure of how to handle things in my past and even now, people. But now I'm much better and stronger because I set boundaries. I set limitations. I don't deal with people unless I'm 100%. I know I can feel when I'm about to be drained in my own energy levels. And what I do is I take a step back. I go take a walk to my car. I sit down. I just get refocused. That's all it takes is a deep breath. You start learning how to use your breath as your ally. And you start to breathe into different parts of your body. And it's all with the meditation, and people who do yoga understand this. I'm sure I never did yoga. I don't even know. I must have a natural inclination towards this path of information, the spiritual side, because I never really been taught from anybody except myself. So, not that I'm saying that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but what I'm saying is it's come natural to me. So some people it's going to come natural to more than others. And I'm not trying to tell you to go exactly my path. I don't want nobody to follow me. Don't follow me. It's about you. You're here because something in your life is not connecting. It's not resonating. Something's not is wrong. You want to be able to walk through life with a clear head every day. I've lost 55 pounds and come off 4 major medications in the last 6 months, right? I guess it's 6 months. I don't even know. I lose track. And it's all just because of my spirituality and letting go of the BS in the world, right? I stopped watching the news. I started listening to more positive information on YouTube. I pick and choose my media. And now, obviously, I'm trying to help, reciprocate that to the world. To the world. I mean, I have 30 views. What are we talking about here? But anyway, who knows? One day, as the world changes, and could be just the beginning for me. I mean, I know most YouTubers take years to get high subscriptions, right? So, but that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get the message out because we need to start questioning our authority people, the government especially, right? The senators, they're all hiding stuff from us. The government's, the known government's corrupt, and then there's an unknown, completely shadow entity that's running the world and into the dirt, into the ground, and all the fuel and all the fossil fuels and everything else, right? So, but all this is about to come into light with all the news, and you can see it, right? There's a movie called Sound of Freedom somebody had sent me on Facebook, and it's about child slavery that is happening, and the U.S. is like the #1 consumer of child pornography and child slavery. Isn't that disgusting? Supposedly 25,000 kids without any sort of handlers came over the border and they just absorbed into the country. Where'd they go? Now, as far as like, I don't believe in QAnon and conspiracies and that whole Trump thing. Excuse me. I also don't believe in, but I do believe that there's illegal child slavery, illegal sex rings in the world, and I believe that just the mega rich in this world, they think that they can have anything. They think that they can do whatever they want. They think that because they have money, that they're entitled to other people's bodies and souls and minds, and it's insane. It's a mentality that I can't understand. And I'm American. I'm a Marine. I love America, but I love America's ideals. From the Declaration of Independence. You know what I mean? Thomas Jefferson. Those ideals, not the ones that we have, whatever this crazy, insane, mega, alternate, whatever version of U.S. we got here. And we've had this unchecked government that's been running around with no oversight and just now they have their own complete illegal empire. They're part of the child sex slavery, drugs in the world, everything. It's all part of it. And it's time. It's going to come out. It's going to come out soon. So all I'm saying is, you're gonna go crazy from it because you're gonna feel your world's changing and you don't know what's happening, or you can rise above it and not let it affect you. Understand what's happening, and we're gonna get through this. The key is to be each other, give each other a break, give yourself a break. Stop judging yourself so much. You're human. We're here. This is a learning place. The human experience is all about learning. It's all about experiencing things, experiencing each other. Enjoy it. It's supposed to be a good thing. Yeah, you're supposed to learn some tough lessons, but they don't have to be paralyzing. You can learn the lessons and move on and absorb them and become better from them. That's all they're there for. The trauma of your life, the negativity, all that stuff is just there for you to learn and move on. I would say stop lying to yourself about everything. Stop lying to whoever else you're lying to in your life. I'm not saying tell the truth. You don't have to come to terms with your past. I'm not saying you should release all your self-doubt and make your life miserable. No, but I'm saying just if you're lying now in your life, right now, this moment, not past lies, now lying now, stop. Just get over it. It's over. Done. Move on. And if you have any past relationships that are toxic, get rid of them. Got time to change. Remember, if you want to change, the only way to change is for you to change first. That's the only way you're going to change, right? And the world's changing right in front of your eyes. So might as well get on board now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, BelloHeart, welcome. I'm going to play you my new intro video that I was supposed to play before. So give me a second here. The outro video. That was my outro video. So anyway, the Teamsters and my brothers in brown, good luck. I'm behind you 100%. And I try to send you guys updates, at least to the shop stewards, to the people that I know. And take down corporate greed, man. It's disgusting. Greed is what's ruining the world. And now it's time for humanity secrets to be exposed. But we have to be ready for it, and we have to embrace ourselves first to make me mentally strong to handle what's coming. So do yourself a favor and look within and give yourself a break. Give your friends a break. Give your family a break. Give them a hug. Love them. Forgive them. Forgiveness is the gift you give yourself. BelloHeart out. Love you guys. Have a great day.